Hi Leo, this is your November forecast. If you'd like a private reading with me or hypnosis to facilitate permanent change, to use the link below. All of this month, what is highlighted for you and where the challenges are going to be is in your home life, your property, working from home, and the people that you live with. This is the area, and it could be some of it can be from your childhood and how that is brought into the situation. Whatever it is to do with the fourth house and home for you is going to have challenges and is going to be the focus of this month. When it comes with your work, study and finance, we do have the major arcana card, the moon card. So look to the 18th and 19th, give or take a few days. This is where your finances are going to be emotionally charged, and there's going to be some changes there that you may not have seen coming, that you're surprised about, or even excited about. This card here is saying that there is three and we're all barking at the same thing. Are we barking different? Are we arguing over the same point? Are we all trying to out-bark each other and be louder than the other? Is this competition? Is this, I'm stuck in a group versus the other group? Is this about the company being sold out and being cut into smaller portions? There is a line that is trying to be crossed. There is a decision there that needs to be made. There is a third outside factor here. Now, if this is about suddenly coming back from working from home or suddenly having to working from home, that is there too. This also could be about buying a property and having some issues there when it comes to that. What you are to work with, the confines and the boundaries which you are to put into place for now and for the next, say, 12 months or so. There's bits there that won't be, but because it will go backwards and then forwards, is about who you depend on, who you rely on, and even, your birth, marriages, investments and taxes there as well, Leo. So, the reliance and the independence, maybe you haven't had that before, maybe you've got more dependence at home, maybe you have to, so this could be about a mortgage. So it's a big step in a life to buy a mortgage. There's issues there with the contract to do with that, and confines and boundaries are you've got to stick to that budget, stick to that mortgage, stick to that contract there. Now for others, this is arguing over a divorce or arguing over the finances with our significant other, or even, if we're talking about our boss and there's barking at the moon, we're all arguing about who has the role, how much more money we're negotiating over that contract here. When it comes to our home, this is pushback. This is, we're talking about balance. We're trying to get that balance. We're being conflicted. We're pushing things back. There's some confusion where this is coming from, this confusion on what our roles are, and also the commitment there with that. Now, where this can be with your partner, this can be with your landlord, this can be with your flatmates, or even with your neighbors. But because you're focused on the fourth house all of this month, it can be within the family unit. So there's us versus them. We're talking about legalities, we're talking about contracts, and again, if we're talking about buying a house, up and down with that. With our health, you're lying to yourself, some of you. This card here is beware of fad diets, beware of tricky anything to do with your health. So, this new drink, this new diet, this new fad exercise thing, even someone that sounds too good to be true. Just be very careful in that area. So if you're lying to yourself, my health, well, there's nothing much I really can really do about it. I'm only half-hearted attempting to put that in there, but the other aspect of that is just be careful that you're not taking unawares and wasting your money, your time, or your energy in that area. Fifth house is heart, spine, sides of the body, and the upper back, and that risk and gain, even with virus as well. Just make sure that we are not half in and half out. You might find that you were looking at one treatment, start it, and then don't bother follow through, or because you don't feel like it agrees with you, because you feel like you've been lied to or it's not working. When it comes to your love, it looks like there's a stalemate for some of you. Now this can be stubbornness, this can be, again, like I said before, the fourth house is the psychological foundation on which we grew up on, and that we're constantly in this cycle that affects us on our daily life, whether that be our love, our work, how we spend, how we eat, and how we deal with others to do with our own self-worth. And don't forget that this moon is in Taurus, this eclipse, which is going to affect you financially and work big time for you specifically. And we are dealing with the fourth house as well. So this is about those homes and mortgages, but also your childhood and how you value yourself and with others. So in this particular part of a relationship, in a marriage, is there a stalemate? Is there some stubbornness? Is there some silent treatment? Is this, I'm refusing to accept this apology right now? New relationships, is there a cold shoulder? Are you taking things personally? Do you feel a rejection there? If this is single, you know, there could be someone right around and you're like, nobody loves me, and there's someone saying, hey, I'd love to take you out. Drawing virtue messages from the angels. Do watch Sun, Moon and Rising, particularly this month, so you get the full details on how to navigate this month. Serena says abundance is there, whether that be love, help, support, or finances. Archangel Michael's there with you on this big, change. This month is going to change things for you. It just is. It is with the eclipse, and it is a karmic time for you as well. Vanessa says, be strong. Her exact words are, to make a decision, which way ask me, brings me to my divine purpose, which way takes me away from it. So, is this stubbornness? Is this, I don't want to talk, I'm not accepting, I'm not ready, I'm not looking around it, I'm not even giving myself, I'm lying to myself, basically. And your home is protected, so don't worry about that. So be kind to you and those you love. And from Jedi, I say, Jake, may the force be with you.